You have been there for us, and we wouldn't want to live anywhere else. This is an exceptional, one-of-a-kind community, just like family and extended family that always stands by you. Over the past few years, the previous Jennifer's Yahrzeit speakers have been Congressman Don Bacon, Scott Anderson, founder of At Ease USA, Julia Hebenstreit, executive director of the Kim Foundation, and today I join that list. Today is Jennifer's Yahrzeit and also Juneteenth, a federal holiday. Juneteenth refers to the Emancipation Proclamation. How ironic that both happen to be the same day this year. I don't infer to equate the terrible and awful enslavement of a people is the same as the enslavement of a mind, but there is a parallel. When the mind takes over, you become a different person. Your mental health needs to be taken care of, and you need help to be liberated. On June 25th, 2017, Jennifer, our oldest daughter, sister, mother of Ben and David, granddaughter, niece, cousin, friend to many, died by suicide at age 37. And yes, died by suicide is the correct terminology. She gave and received so much, but she also was a troubled soul. We started seeking help for Jennifer at age 4. At about age 12, she was diagnosed as being bipolar. We did our best to seek help for Jennifer. I am not going to talk to you tonight about facts and figures or the epidemic concerning mental health and suicide in the U.S. and around the world. You can Google that. I want to share with you my revelations about my own past 6 years. Since Jennifer died by suicide, Helen and I have been promoting that everyone's mental health is just as important as their physical well-being. Women seem to understand that a little better than men. I think it's because the man has to be strong, macho, and not show his emotions. Men, that is a bunch of BS. I actually had another word for that. About 60 years ago, I was a student of judo. My sensei was a small, wiry man who stood about 5'5". He would always tell us that the bigger they are, the harder they fall. This phrase is applicable both physically and mentally. We seek help for our children. We must also seek help for us, the adults. Male or female, it is okay to seek professional help. It is okay to take medication to help you cope. If you feel embarrassed, don't. If you don't tell, then no one knows but you, your therapist, or your physician. In other words, keep it private if you prefer, as long as you do get the help. But just remember that if you do tell, you may prompt someone else to seek help. This is what I want to talk about to you tonight. We speak about cancer treatments and other medical issues and their treatments, but hide that we need or are getting mental health help. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed. We need to erase the stigma. My friends, for nearly 6 years, I have been promoting that people should seek help, and for nearly 6 years, I have denied I needed help myself. When someone asked me how I was, I always answered, fine. because that is what I felt they needed and hoped to hear from me. I felt a father was to protect their children, especially a daughter. I felt that I failed Jennifer. In private, I would become very emotional. I cried often behind closed doors. There is nothing wrong with crying and being emotional, but should not be consuming to take over your life. It was becoming an everyday occurrence with me. About 3 months ago, I was getting a regular checkup, and my doctor, my friend, at the end of the exam, asked me how I was doing. I lost it, and my emotions poured out. He listened so calmly and suggested maybe some medication and some therapy would help. He was not the first to suggest that. Several mental health professionals had previously suggested that to me. A dear and close friend, my best friend of blessed memory, tried talking with me. I, as usual, resisted all previous attempts to seek help, and my doctor's current suggestion stated that I was okay. I was not okay. I obviously was not practicing what I was preaching. Before I left his office, I agreed I needed some help. He started me on some medication and gave me some names of therapists. I have been seeing a therapist for the past 2 months and have been on medication for the past 3 months. The nightly medicine has helped me immensely, and so have the therapy sessions. Let me restate, I wasn't practicing what I was preaching. There is no shame in getting help, and I needed help. If you were hurting physically, you wouldn't hesitate. My stubbornness and pride got in my way. I wasn't helping myself by not seeking help. I was hurting myself and those around me. I want you to know that just because someone looks good and appears to be happy and coping, you just don't know. I tell you this to prompt and nudge you that if you need help, get help, whatever the reason. I urge you to go. As I stated earlier, no one needs to know. But by letting people know, it will help to take away the stigma. Do it for your own mental health. When we attend Shabbat services, Helen says something that I think is very special. When the prayer for those that are sick and are in need of healing is recited, Misha Beirach, Helen says the names of those she knows, and then adds the following. All those I know, and all those I don't know. I ask you to consider adding that to your Shabbat for all that are sick, known and unknown, whatever someone's illness may be. In the 6 years since Jennifer's death, we have set up the Jennifer Beth K. Memorial Fund at the Jewish Federation of Omaha Foundation. Through your generosity, we have helped individuals, schools, religious institutions, and organizations regarding mental health services, information, and programs. Some that the fund has contributed to are Jewish Family Services, subsidizing mental health sessions, the Kim Foundation and Jed Foundation, both founded by families who lost children to suicide, offering services and resources for suicide prevention. Sienna Francis House, Miracles Program, Jennifer was a graduate of this program. Catholic Charities, Grief's Journey, the Collective for Hope, programming for children, families, preteens, teens, and adults regarding a loss. Spark Positivity, after-school program to bring hope, kindness, and positivity to children's lives. Project Harmony provides a safe and promising future for all children and families in ending abuse and neglect. Mount Sinai Church Mental Health Program. NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness. At Ease USA, Veterans Assistance and PTSD programs. CASA, Court-Appointed Special Advocates for Children for Douglas County. Bethel Hebrew High Mental Health Program speaker. AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. And join us in the Out of the Darkness Walk in September, please. Fresnel Jewish Academy Mental Health Art Program. Westside School Hope Squad, peer-to-peer suicide prevention program, and Boys Town Hotline. Recently, we began a program with Boys and Girls Clubs of the Midlands offering assistance with mental health sessions for their youth members that are not covered by insurance. Please know that without your donations, the Jennifer Beth K. Memorial Fund and the Jewish Foundation of Omaha could not have done all that it has done to date. Unfortunately, we don't see an end to this need in the near future. The donations help us to promote everything mental health, bullying, and suicide prevention. You can make a donation for honoring someone for a special occasion as well as memorials. These donations will and do make a difference. Over 50 years ago, I wrote a poem about my feelings towards God for a religious course I took in college. I had some thoughts back then that I still hold today. I have kept the poem, but have not shared it since. Now is that time. We all can do something to make things happen, rather than wishing for them. It is up to us. My poem is entitled, My God is Jewish. My God sees all, but at times I feel he is wearing blinders. My God is omnipresent, and at times I feel he is not there. My God is understanding, but then again, at times I wonder about what. My God helps me to lead the right path, but then again, he sometimes forks the road and temptation lurks. My God is just, yet he does such strange things. My God is fair, yet at times he shows it in the strangest ways. My God is loving, but I wonder if he loves me. At times when he takes away someone I love. My God is benevolent, yet children still die of starvation. My God believes in me and I in him when I want and where I want. My God is perfect and always right, therefore he can't be human. My God, oh my God, he's my conscience. I want to end with the closing from Joanna's eulogy to her sister. And I quote, I want to take this opportunity to remind everyone that mental illness is a disease. The brain is an organ. You wouldn't tell someone with a broken arm that it's their decision to get better or to buck up because other people are worse off than you. You wouldn't tell someone with the flu that they're lazy because they can't get out of bed. So why look at illness of the brain any differently? Please take a moment and think of those in your life that may be suffering and see how you can help. And don't forget to love and allow yourself to be loved. Again, thank you, my family and friends, for being here this evening, in person or Zoom. We are grateful for your continued support and generosity. We can't say that enough to you. If you need immediate help, dial 988. If you need immediate help, dial 988. We all have so much joy and gratitude in our lives to live, see, and enjoy. So please, please, please take care of your mental well-being. Thank you and good night.
Thank you for your beautiful words. Thank you all for being here this evening. Thank you for being here today.